This is Michael Cassidy. Again, thank you for coming to our channel. I'm going to be doing it. It's going to be kind of ball fade down here, fading in. And it'll be a 5 blade, a 3/4, a 3/8, right on down to a 1/4, right on down, right into real close fading here. 1/16, 1/8 through here, and nothing through here, pretty much. But I'm going to start out on top. I have better success. It seems like when I start out on top, I'm going to be doing a 1-inch blade to start with. He wants a real long look. He said the scissors to start with, but then we said, well, it's a smoother cut with the clipper, but used a big blade, and which would be about the same thing as doing it with this here. So let's start out here with a 1-inch blade. Let's go ahead and take this out of the way. Military man, he's got to get faded back in for the military. I reckon when you get back a few weeks, maybe something like that, a few days.
Yeah, you're back 1 week.
Okay, got to be looking right.
Yes, sir.
Been on a little vacation, it looks like, by looking at the length. Okay. Let's finish this haircut. Just get started on doing it. That's that 5. I'm probably going to go back through that again. I don't know. That's probably going to end up being, I'm talking about 5, 4, 3 and all that stuff. It's probably going to be a little closer through here because of these licks. Let's come right here with a 2.5. We're going to have to do it like that to make it blend.
All right.
You notice I'm coming off right here where it changes it right in here. The stand is kind of sideways here. Okay. Let me take my 1/2-inch blade now and kind of stand this in. Michael speaking. Okay, I'm getting a lot of stopping and starting this haircut. I'm sorry, folks. Okay, I'm sorry to you too, fella, but it's looking good now. We're getting it faded in. We'll get to the 3 and where the 5's out at the top, a 1-inch blade. We had to actually fade right in here, do our fading. Okay, now let me come back in with probably a quarter inch down to fade into that. Let me just drop down here. I'm going to come in and skin this off right here, but let me just drop in here. If I get all this correct up through here right, when I fade this in, it'll fade right in. I'll have something to fade into. Okay. Take a smaller blade and open this up. Just kind of get this out of the way. Go ahead and shave this off. I'm going to come down and skin this completely. Just get this out of the way where I can see what I'm doing a little bit. Let's just start with. Now you're going to leave your beard. You'll be leaving that later, cutting it later?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What I'll do is I'm going to come about 2 fingers above the ear and I'm going to shave that off and then we'll start to fade it in right there. Okay, I'm gonna take this 16th blade. Maybe the 1/8 right now, just fade it in with the 1/8 right here a little bit. Open this blade up, rub it out. Okay. Had to turn that air conditioner back on, it's just too hot. Let's let this blade on down here. Straighten that out a little bit. Ready to go.
You got this Impala running good now.
What now?
You got this Impala running good now.
That's correct. I'm gonna come back and work a little more here, but I'm gonna fade this other out first. Work this out right here, fade this in. I'm gonna come all the way up and then come back down again. It's fading right out there. People say they just a barber. They need to try some of these fades if they want to see if you're just a barber. That's what they need to try, because it's not easy. Had to work on it. Got to work in here a little more. Get this correct, then I can fall back in here and fade this in. Take that brush to see if it's faded or not. You got to brush it out and see. I know one guy, he was taking that brush every time he made a leak, he was hitting it with a brush. He's smart, because he had to get that hair out of his way to be able to see if he's fading it. Can't tell. He did real good. Every time he hit a lick with a clipper, he'd hit a lick with a brush. Getting the hair off of it. Not that hard to fade it up. You just got to get it. You need to get it the right length here, the right place to fade it. I've noticed. If you start that thing low enough, it's not hard to fade in. If you go too high, it's hard to keep it from getting way up high with it. Start you shave it close down here in this area, then fade it right in. That's just the way I do it now, you know. Everybody's got their own way of doing it. So you didn't do it the way I do, thumbs down, you know. That's pretty narrow-minded. It looks good, it comes out looking decent. It's faded in or out. What they really like for me to do is actually cut it close and then shave every bit of this and fade it in right here. That's where I get the most views when I cut one of these haircuts. That's why I was picking at you about the shave it close, you know. They like me to skin it, just take it, shave it, nothing less, and then do a nice high and tight that way. I reckon a lot of military guys are watching, you know. What I was thinking. I like the way that's looking. the blade up. And come on, do these haircuts in 5 minutes either, by the way. Got to work on them. I actually did this with a 5 up here. I actually didn't take a 4 right there, just barely. Let's be 3/4 inch. Let's do that barely right there to make that have a nice, no hump here. Look. Get the cutting off and I'm scared. Hold on. I'm gonna get that bit tricky here one of these days. On this side. Okay. We got that. Let me get my comb out. There we go. Final fade to be when I get this cut, and I'll come in here and work this in on both sides. This side, looking good. Look good, that's fading in. Looking pretty doggone sharp. Okay. I'm gonna come here and blend some. I didn't really cut up in there with the 5. I'm gonna do this with 7 right here. Give me just a minute, Miss Ruth. Come on in.
Filming again?
Just a little bit. I'm about finished here. Yeah, I got a habit of that lately. Got a bad habit. Recording everybody that wants to get videos. See some of this stuff hanging down right here. Come and fade this out now. Got a little cowlick or something there, almost like a little something over there, like you cut your head right there or something. Yes, sir. That little place there. Come on in, we'll be with you in a little bit. Like my length of the range. Them bang.
He's gonna say we'll do it.
I'm just gonna cut your sideburns right back there. You're gonna bring it out. You can get rid of this one, won't you?
Yes.
I can go and break it down a little bit.
Yes.
I won't do much, probably just kind of break it down there. Just try, just put them off right there. You can really shave it. And turn that pretty good, man. That's what I was hoping for. Right there before it goes into that hump. When I see this looking good, then I can come in and make this look just right. Vice versa, from the top to the bottom, back down. Yeah. Makes a difference. Sorry. Okay. I know you're not going to flip it up, but you could if you wanted to. You know, like, almost need to cut a little shorter for that. Do something with it if you wanted to. It's not a bad look there. You like it?
Yes.
Yes. You let you shave that yourself later. Folks, we appreciate y'all looking, and let me show you this side of it. Got out of view of the camera. Nice little fade. He's gonna shave his hair later, the beard. Got something to pass inspection when he goes back. Thanks for your service, buddy. Appreciate it.